You know what I'm saying? I done worked up a sweat. I done worked up some nerves and things of the sort because of like certain people and certain comments. But you know, I'm here. Add Zay, or Dre. You can add Zay, or
Can you
you're gonna
please
feel it
add
and not
Dre
add
and
Zay.
add Zay for me, please?
I'm not insane.
See,
Who is
that's what I'm
this?
saying. You be feeling it. Okay, let me mute him real quick. So anyways, Dre, what I mean is like what you just did was kind of like
Girl, you ain't gotta
a
mute me.
perfect
You up?
Stop.
example. I feel like we all, you know, work together. We all do certain things, and you make it's like what you sprue out is what they're gonna feed off of. Now, I never said that you told them to get Zay banned. I never said that. I said, but how your reaction was, it was given. It's okay. We don't care. You didn't try to correct it. And I can't make you correct it, but I'm just basically saying like that be late sometimes when people really put in their money and stuff to produce some type of content instead of just sitting up here talking about Nicki Minaj and Pedro all day. We need to low key work together to produce more content, make Bigo great again. And with you being a big person over here, certain stuff you do that you may not know that they're reacting to is gonna trickle them to hate. And it's like, girl, you don't need to do that all the time. Like I told them also, regardless, bitch, push come to shove, bitch, you my sister and I got your back over all these bitches. But I'm not finna sit up here and kiss your ass and just always be on your side about everything and not give no opinion. I didn't think it was okay. I didn't think it was right. I felt like you should have definitely just like, you know, you should have been a little bit more serious and a little bit more, you know, like what is it called? Heartfelt or warming when he was expressing how much he spent, how much time it took, and what happened before the band, and then the band come. You come talking about stuff. Well, that's what happens. And that makes them think that it's okay. Not telling you that you ain't gotta physically tell them up to like ban him, but they think that shit like that is okay and it's not. And yeah, I just didn't like that. That's it. You know what I'm saying? And you talking about something, well, you could have called me. It's not that deep to call you. You know what I'm saying? It's just a pen. I was giving my opinion on the situation. They made it deep when they said I was reading you, but bitches can't even still tell you to read. And yet they made it deep when they started calling me weird for simply just saying that you do too much at times and sometimes you belittle people. They made it seem like I was just reading you and hating and stuff like that. So that's when I started reading them. And that's when I started bringing up old shit that you be doing to others, but they don't try to call you out on your shit. But by the time I say, Dre, that wasn't cool. The way you responded to Zay, it's automatically weird. But when she talk about dead kids, Tommy K locked up daughter, bitch, this and that, y'all just over there falling out. But by the time I say, girl, that wasn't cool what you did to Zay, oh, you're weird. You're weird. You're not a friend. It's like, girl, no, like, bitch, I'm just giving my opinion. I didn't think that was cute due to the fact that I spent money on that shit too. And I know you did too. You spent money and you took your time out. And for it to get banned, it wasn't right.
Oh, you die.
Yeah, that's it.
Ah. First and foremost, I don't know where you from. I don't know who you used to dealing with, but I'm Dreon, okay? And you know Dreon, not Dre Baby. So the least you could have did if you had any type of feeling or ill will or anything like that, you could have said, Dre, this is what's going on. Especially to a person that doesn't necessarily care for me nor like me. The message wasn't the problem, it was the bitch. So if you would have said this on a solo live, or you could even have said this to Zay, I wouldn't have gave a fuck because it's not that deep, like you said. But it was the fact that you chose to have choice words for me in front of people, the opposition that don't care for me nor like me, i.e. Milan. Just like you had a problem with me having a positive conversation with Tay. Oh, your exact words was, oh, we talking to bitches we don't like? Oh, we doing that? When we start doing that? And I spoke positivity about how we were trying to squash our issues and how we were trying to reconcile. But you had an issue with me speaking positivity. But you feel as though I should be inclined to hear you out about speaking down on me about a situation that was so petty that I had nothing to do with. The problem you having is not with me. You having a problem with my impact. And that's something I can't help. I'm not calling the congregation to say, oh, mission abort, don't do this, don't do that, when I don't even know what's going on. I had nothing to do with that. And you know I had nothing to do with that. So if I hear people saying, oh, she did this, oh, she did it, yes, I'm a plan to what they saying. Because I don't give a fuck because you know I didn't do it. So instead of you railing behind me, knowing she not that type of bitch, knowing, okay, this is Bigo, this is how Bigo works, this is the semantics of Bigo, how Bigo operates. People do be saying shit and doing shit. Okay, let me ride with that because I know Dre on, not Dre Baby, and she don't even give all that. There's no need. So that's what I took issue with. It wasn't even that deep for me either. But it's the fact that she was sitting on a show, a gossip show, where you wasn't even cool with Milan, and you invited me to the show along with Tay, along with JB's, when you tried to go against her and have your own show, and she invited Coco to her show. So now that y'all two linking up for y'all new show, and you sitting back talking about me, that's what I didn't appreciate to a person that don't care for me. And just like you said, I did spend my time and I did spend my money on the same thing you spent your money on. So I never had a problem with your message. You could have said it anywhere and to anybody, but it's the person you chose to vent to and have all this kumbaya and this come to moment about me with my name included. Because if the shoes was on reverse, I would have never sat and talked anything or even let him allow, because what you failed to realize while you're not thinking about me, when you think about yourself, you gave him momentum to feel like, oh yeah, now I see that it's okay for me to talk about Dre Baby in front of her because she don't care, because she's going to join in the conversation. That's the problem for me. You joining in and you bandwagon, basically piggybacking off of what he said. When his intentions aren't pure, it's malicious intent by what he's saying. He's never had pure intentions, which you had. You could have had the best intentions, but he didn't. He had negative intentions on the whole situation. So that's my problem. I don't care about your message. Just so we're crystal clear.
Okay. You done?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so me sitting up there doing Let's Talk About It, I get that you and Milan probably don't like you motherfucking each other, but just like you did with Tay, you could do it with Milan, and that's why I still get my opinion. You claim to not like bitches, but yet you let them back in your motherfucking circle in your area, i.e. Tommy K. Bitch, so you want me to sit up and say, don't get my opinion about you motherfucking playing yesterday when it came down to the motherfucking panel in the content, and you want me to stand on business when it comes out of Milan and not speaking of it, but yet you will be right back in Milan face the next motherfucking week, because the only bitch that really seems like they standing on business is me, because all you bitches really motherfucking start back dick sucking and kissing each other ass, i.e. you and Tay, after you got her motherfucking gun took, you sit up and still have a conversation. I'm like, oh, we gonna put that behind. We're gonna put that in the past. When you had Tommy K motherfucking shedding tears from the right eye to the left eye, now you up here kikiing and telling her how to swipe up and restart the live and stuff like that, act like everything is okay. So you want me to stand on business behind Milan simply asking what happened with Dre Baby getting the panel ban? I gave my opinion. I simply said my sister did not get the panel ban. What happened and what I didn't like is when it was addressed, she thought it was a key and she didn't take people's feelings into consideration about them spending money, taking their time out, because guess what? It always got to be about her. That's what I said. And I wasn't simply up there reading you and talking down on you about Milan, because I still let him know, wait, Milan, before you go too far, that's still my bitch. I said, that's still my bitch, so it ain't gonna give Dre Baby that he Dre Baby, but I'm just simply giving my opinion. And I just simply didn't like that at all, because you and Zay is really only two bitches I really, really like, will go to bat for and fuck with, for real, for real. And I didn't like how you disregarded his feelings yesterday because you're that girl, or your impact, like you just tried to throw in my face. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody care about your impact. People have feelings and we are human. And I felt some type of way. Even if he did, and I did. And I had to call you out when I had to say something about it, because you always feel like can't nobody say nothing to you because you're a Dre Baby. You tell us, I know you as Dre Young, but you don't treat me like I know you as Dre Young. You treat me like you do treat these bitches in the comments when you tell them, saying, no, you're going to get shot tonight. You don't treat me like I know Dre Young. You treat me like you're Dre Baby. So I gave you, since you treat me that way, I gave you the correct answer towards that way. And I just said, okay, that's it. I wasn't mad. I wasn't upset. I said, you still my bitch. But I just feel like, girl, sometimes you be belittling people. You be feeling it. We get you eat this at. We get you do all this type of stuff. But when it comes down to certain situations like that, consider people's feelings at times. It's okay. We read each other. We talk about each other. But I really, I ain't like how you did that yesterday. And I'm just like, that's not cute. And that's why I got off live yesterday and went to sleep.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I can't respect this, and I can't respect where it's coming from because it has no base, it has no merit, bitch. I didn't do shit. So this shit is one-sided, and what you saying is one-sided, because this is not nothing I did. You speaking hypothetically, or what you thought I should have did, what you thought I could have done, what you thought I should have said. No, you never asked me. You never have a conversation with me. So if you going about this the right way, you should have called me to get my thoughts and get my opinion. You going based on what you thinking. And that's not solid enough for me to sit around a bitch and have a conversation about me and say anything about something you know nothing about. And all these conversations you talking about that I had, they was never with your name involved. It was a me conversation. So if I want to have a conversation with Tay about me and our relationship, nothing to do with you, then that's different. And I will put your motherfucking name up. Then I owe you every right to a phone call and say, Zay, this is what's said, girl. This is what's going on. Da-da-da-da. But I never would do that. That's what separates us. And I think that's why our thought levels is on two different calibers and our frequencies aren't fair because that's not how I think, and that's damn sure not how I operate. It's no way in the world that I can have Tay sitting in front of me or anybody that I know you have a disdain for and have them talk about you or even allude to talking about you without letting you know or giving you a heads up. And Milan, who said that he took bragging about getting me kicked out, knowing she don't like me, knowing she don't want to come around me and says all these things about me, it's no way in the world I would sit around her and even have her speak about you. That's the part you're not missing. It's like, I don't get how you don't understand what I'm saying. You making this about Zay Panel when it's not about Zay Panel. It's about the principle. Fuck the panel. They come and go.
Okay.
Okay, it's not about
Yeah, so, well, once again, I didn't have a heads up when Milan first bring your name up. I said, well, on the panel, I said, wait a second. I didn't know Dre Baby was going to be a topic. This just gagged me. And I said that. Am I wrong, y'all? Did I not say that on that panel? Once I said that, I said, well, since it's here, Milan basically threw me in the fire. I didn't know. Even like we was texting on the back end, he sent me topics, but he did not send me the stuff. I didn't read it, and I just said, girl, I read I didn't pay attention to the topic. I didn't know your name was going to get brung up. So what I did was
that.
I just caught the ball, and I just simply
Right.
said, I just said
Right.
how...
Right. So some
Yeah.
people fold under some people fold under pressure, they don't apply it. And in this situation, you decided to fold, not apply. So I can't speak for how you operate and how you carry yourself. But if my name came up, you could have maneuvered and said, well, let's move on. But instead you feed in and gave him exactly what he wanted, which is you talking about me to him. And that's how he carried it, because I didn't see no difference. I would have carried it.
Well,
Okay,
yeah,
keep going, girl. Let me
Milan
know.
Milan was carrying. I wasn't looking past the fact that he was carrying, but I still felt as if I should have said at least like, okay, well, how I felt. You know what I'm saying? So I wasn't speaking from Milan or having him manipulate me. It was just like, well, simply this is how I felt anyway. So I might as well just let the people know my opinion. Like I was reading you, like I was trying you. I get where you coming from, saying, well, bitch, you sit up there talking to a bitch who really don't like me. Like I said, one minute y'all be liking each other, next minute y'all don't. And it's just be like, girl, I don't even be over here all the time like that, bitch. Y'all know I don't even come to this bitch for real. So I ain't no telling what the fuck you and him beefing about. Bitch, I'm on a show. You know what I'm saying? I'm on a show and I have to produce content. You know what I'm saying? So I was working, that's it. And I wasn't really trying you. And for you to get back on Solo Live and just really read me and turn me down just because they said I read you, I didn't say
I
one
defended
read about
myself.
you.
I didn't. Well, I defended myself. I defended myself.
Yes,
How is this turned on me reading you after you discussed me first?
I wasn't reading you. It's the difference between an opinion and a read. I didn't
You
read
can't
you.
tell me what I take and how I perceive it. You sit
So it's
around
okay for you to read. So
No,
it's okay for you to read me?
feeling
So
what
because I gave an
you
opinion?
is you sitting around someone that don't have my best interest at heart and that speaks malicious. What other way is I supposed to take it? It ain't a read. It's a substance thing. And that's what I think you lack is substance and understanding. Oh, this is big out and da. But in the same breath, you telling me to take it serious when you talking about take Zay Panel serious. But in the same breath, you sitting around me, Kiki and having gossip and tea time on your show about me. You can't have it both ways. You want your cake and you want to eat it too. So which one is it? I'm confused.
I feel like we both have some valid points, but you're not gonna look at it from my point because you just feel like you always right in the word revolves around you. You do have a valid point, but you're trying to disregard my feelings. You're trying to disregard how I'm coming. So it's just simple.
No,
I don't
I'm
see like
acknowledge your feelings. I'm getting you to acknowledge them.
Girl.
Not all them.
Well, it is what it is, girl. I still fuck with you, but I just simply get you need to stop making it feel like can't nobody say nothing to you. Always gotta be on your side. I'm not gonna walk around like them bitches over there with my tail tucked. I'm gonna say how I feel and how I see fit. You know what I'm saying? That don't mean I hate you. That don't mean I'm reading you. That don't mean we not friends. This is simply mean like, bitch, okay, that wasn't cute or that wasn't cool, sister. That's that.
Right.
You know,
Conversation and you not to have with me, but you expect me to hear what you say to another person. How does that work in your orbit? You talking to Milan about me, and I'm supposed to respond when? After you're done your conversation? After y'all wrapped it up? Oh, hey, Zay, you talked about me on your show. Let me give you a call now to see how you feel. No, that's not how that works. You call me, tell me how you feel, we handle it one-on-one, and it's done. Not get in front of your views, not get in front of your shows, and have tea time about Dre Baby. No. So I'm responding how a normal person would respond hearing their friends sitting around their app talking about them.
Well, it happens when I was really serious with DZ. When after we fought, you said, "Well, I can't add Jesus." I tell him to drop you like this girl Miss said we not doing this. You was still keen with DZ after he knocked on my door. You was still keen with DZ after he talked to my mama, called her Ronald McDonald, and after he broke my phone and threatened to get me locked up.
Right.
You still was sitting over there keen
no,
with DZ.
Spot on.
At that time.
Absolutely. No, you spot on. Spot on. I'm
And you
sitting
knew,
around here
and you
giving
knew
talk.
I didn't like
I,
DZ. You
right,
know.
right. But the difference is, DZ was not talking shit to you about you to me. I can still sit around who I want to sit around. You're not my mother nor my father. That's Talia Sharon Ball and Robert Watkins. I can choose what I want to do because I'm grown. That's what you're mistaken. He wasn't talking shit about you, and I had a separate relationship with DZ outside of this, as you do as well. And I never questioned your friendship with Milan. You can be friends with any bitch you want to be friends with. I ain't never told you not to be cool with the bitch. I told you don't bring my motherfucking name up in y'all motherfucking conversations. And vice versa. Get silent when my name come up. And I will respect you the same way. If DZ motherfucking talking shit about you, I'm silent. Don't talk about her. But I can have my own relationship with DZ because I ain't had shit to do with what y'all went through. That was some shit that y'all had going on in Atlanta, Georgia, bitch, at the SLS. Not in Baltimore, Maryland, bitch, where I reside. Y'all had y'all own situation, y'all own beef, y'all own friendships. So you can't put on y'all problems onto me. No, that's not how I maneuver or operate. Now, if she talking shit about you, then that's different. And she never did talk shit about you to me. If anything, I was trying to mend y'all friendship because we were all mutual friends at one point. We all kicked it. We all hung outside of Bigo in your house. So I can feel comfortable trying to at least mend the friendship, but she was never bad-mouthing you. No. So that's the difference.
I just feel like, okay, no, the difference is because you just told me simply that I can't respect or I can't tell you how to respond because I give an opinion. So when I said you read me and said some things, you can't control how I respond. You can't control how I do this. I gave an opinion. I did not read you. You responded with a read. So Milan, me being around DZ or you being around DZ, you decided not to say nothing, but you can't expect me to do the same. Basically, what that is. So you want me to sit silent around motherfucking Milan when your name get brought up, but when you bringing up DZ and I'm telling you not to, why you came with this bitch trying to get me locked up, y'all sitting up here talking about the topics about us fighting and stuff like that, girl, you just like, I can be cool, I want to be cool as long as I'm not talking about you. You did what you wanted to do and I did what I wanted to do then. So I gave my opinion. At least I didn't read you.
See, you know what? It's pick me and shit like this. This is why, girl, my circle be so everything. The bitches went out cool. That's some pick me ass shit. You using that situation as an opportunity to have some leverage on you doing some fuck ass shit. And a bitch that operate that, bitch, you ain't on my same frequency. You bought this shit up out of nowhere. Bitch, what type of
oh my god, girl.
No.
That's your problem. You don't never want to listen to nobody.
I let you speak.
Girl,
I let you speak.
You don't never want to listen to nobody. How is me giving my opinion about a panel is fuck ass shit?
I let you speak because you're deflecting. Bitch, what the fuck do DZ got to do with this shit? It has nothing. It's comparing apples to oranges.
I'm using that as an example.
It's not an example because that's not an example.
Milan, you don't like Milan. I didn't like DZ.
Milan is not my friend. Milan is not my friend. Milan is your friend. Me and DZ had a relationship outside of you. We were cool outside of you. I was kicking it with DZ without you. We was all cool without you, and you know that. Like, girl, what are you talking about?
You and DZ was not that cool, girl. You were stretching it, girl. You and DZ had one. You dropped him off drunk one time. You stuck your finger in his mouth, girl. That'll make y'all cool.
Girl,
you and DZ was not hanging out like that, bitch. You and DZ was still reading together.
We had our own thing outside of you.
Yeah, run me up, y'all.
Bitch, like, we had our own thing. So I can have a conversation not about you and I can talk to DZ without you. Is what I'm saying. Versus Milan has really bashed and talked shit and said she's not my friend and she don't fuck with me, she don't like me. She's made that clear, and everyone knows that. And you cannot compare apples to motherfucking oranges, and that's what you're doing. You're trying to compare that situation to this situation, and they have nothing
to do with either. One has nothing to do with the other. And you're trying to deflect and bring that up versus taking accountability and saying, girl, my bad, I apologize. You want to just be right in this situation when you're clearly wrong.
You want to be right, girl. That be your problem, girl. And this is why I got in your face. You feel like can't nobody. Or you feel like you always right, girl, and it's not right, Dre. You need to just be like, okay, girl, no shade. Like, bitch, no. Like, bitch, you know you was wrong about that shit yesterday. That's why I even motherfucking broke you up or even gave it an opinion because how you be moving sometimes. I get you saying that you up there talking to the op, but so many people don't like you, bitch. I can't keep up. I can't keep up. I don't be knowing, bitch. So many bitches don't like you. You always get into it with somebody. You always back their friend. You always back in their face. So how do I supposed to know that Milan really had this mean vendetta?
It's lonely at the top. You right. A lot of bitches don't like me. And I'm sorry that you feel like you got to friggle, like you frail like a leaf. I'm sorry that you frail like a leaf. You don't know what to do. You don't know what to do. I'm sorry you frail like a leaf. and you don't know what to do.
I didn't frail like nothing.
I'm sorry, because you the one bringing up bitches that don't like me. Oh, girl, I don't know. Well, so many people don't like you.
That's what I'm saying. So many people. That's what I'm saying. So many people get it
don't like
that you can't expect me to just know Milan just got this hate out.
Well, you'll be like. You be like, go ahead, you be like then. If that's the case, you be like,
Alexa, can I get
not about me being like, I done got into it with
so
every
I don't
bitch
even know why you
when y'all can get some beans on the screen.
What are you even bringing that
Girl,
up for?
you basically was expecting me to know that you and Milan really had this nasty rapport, and how I supposed to know that when you literally get into it with everybody, nobody like you for real. So how I supposed to know y'all got this
nasty? But you pointed out the example of Tay. You gave that as the example. Even if you didn't have our rapport, girl, you know what you're doing.
Y'all get what I'm saying? I don't know that.
No. You know what you're doing because you just literally pointed out an example of Tay and Deezy. So you know even if your whole idea of it just, oh girl, 1 minute they cool, 1 minute they not. You know it's substance behind it. And you know it's morals behind it. And you don't stand on nothing. That's why you'll fall for anything. Because you just pointed out how, oh, you sit around Tay knowing this happened, knowing that happened. You sit around Deezy knowing this happened. So your idea is right. You just not the bitch that can like obviously say it or do it. You just be thinking it. Okay, because you just literally said that about Tay and Deezy. So you know morally what you did wasn't right. And you know it will be a fallout. But girl, maybe that's just what you wanted. Because I don't know.
Girl, first of all, of course I would want you following me and you following out, girl. I invite you places. I tell you to come here. You get outside. I tell you I want you here. Come to Atlanta for my premiere. You be one of girls saying, well, I don't know, girl. I don't know this. I'm gonna let you know. Ask me when we get closer to the date, girl. Dude, you be the one that be motherfucking putting Bigo over every motherfucking thing. Besides, people really trying to. You only know Bigo, bitch.
How?
You could try to act like you don't only know Bigo, but bitch, you only know Bigo.
About?
I'm talking about you. Talking about I wanted to fall out with you. Talking about that's maybe what you wanted was a fallout. Bitch, I don't want to fall out with you, bitch. You probably want that, and you probably trying to put that in the air so that people can think that, so they can keep calling me jaded and shady and fake and jealous.
You
and
are.
She's mad because she ain't got this impact and stuff like that. That's what you want these people to believe. And like I said, it be the stuff you say that you put in these people like things, and y'all get what I'm saying, bitch. No one thinks like that. Yes, they do. They all been motherfuckers said she know I don't want to fall out with her, but she want to speak it out loud so everybody like, she been waiting. This her comeback. This is what she want to do. Like, no, bitch, I gave an opinion. That's that. I can take accountability for sitting on Milan thing now that I know that you and Milan has that nasty rapport. Like I said, you get into it with so many people. I don't be knowing who really have a serious rapport. You know me and Taze is serious. I fuck that bitch up. You know that. You know me and her ain't no backtracking with that. I don't know how serious it is with Milan, so I can't look at it that way.
Talking about you though. It's no one talking about you. That's what you failing to realize. Tay don't talk about.
Well, bitches I'm cool with. That's really my friend. Like you said, it's work. That's probably why you still keep with it because it's work. Because you're not taking my situation.
Are failing to realize
it don't matter. You still sit around a bitch that tried me. You still sit around a bitch that tried me. That stole videos on my phone. That tried to touch on me. Let me
school you because I clearly see you need some growing and it's showing. Sweetie, what you can say to me is, Dre baby, I don't know how to be your friend. Or Dre baby, I don't think you know how to be a friend to me. You clearly don't know how to express yourself to me. Where you feel like I'm going to be guarded with you. And that's okay. I'm okay. You can say that to me. As a friend, Dre, I don't think you know how to be a friend to me. I expect more from you. Loyalty, whatever. I'm not the perfect friend. And I don't appear to be. I get hostile. I get mad. Girl, friends know I will hang up in their ear. I'll go crazy. Girl, I'm a lot to deal with as a friend. And that's okay. But girl, don't sit up here and do no weird shit and try to substitute it as, oh, Dre, you did this. And knowing I ain't do shit serious to you. Bitch, that whole situation, you know you could have just been like, girl, if you're uncomfortable talking to me in private and you feel like you have to vent online, that's something you can just probably tell me. But girl, all this weird ass shit that maneuvers you're doing and trying to say Tay and bring Deezy into it, it's weird, girl. Like, maybe you just don't know how.
No, I'm not about to take these. I was using that as an example because you was telling me I'm sitting up there with a bitch that be talking about you and things like that and why they bringing my name up, why am I a topic? And you basically using mine as an excuse like, well, these people that you're naming, they wasn't talking about you. No matter if they talking about you or not, bitch, a real friend still want to sit around a bitch that motherfucking stole videos, do all that other shit, and even keep this bitch. And you only accepted it because it's Bigo.
But I did not meet Tay through you. Me and Tay had our own thing, and everybody.
Where's the respect? Where's the respect then? Where's the respect?
Girl, and that's like me going link with Albert. Now, if I'm starting to hang with Albert, then you can question that. Then it's something that, but me and everybody know me and Tay have our own situation definitely outside of you. I met Tay before I met you.
I'm not, girl.
Girl, no. You're expecting a blind loyalty is what that's called, what you're expecting. You're expecting blind loyalty. Girl, no one's sitting around talking about you. You don't want to be cool with people that you're not cool with. That's childish.
No, that's not.
On.
No, I
Bitch,
don't care. I don't care.
Outside of me.
You making this? No. I don't care who you hang out with. I don't care who you be cool with. I'm just using those as an example since you want to use Milan. You can basically you gonna do what you want to do, and I did what I did, and I said I take accountability. It's okay. It's cool, girl. But I wasn't literally trying to.
It's different than what you did. It's a difference.
Me and Milan was cool before you. Since you want to say who was cool, me and Milan was cool before you. I met Milan before I met you. I met Milan before I met you.
Okay, exactly. Whatever.
You do the same. That's what I'm saying. So it's okay for you to say, I'm your table for you. But when I say, I knew Milan before you, and I met Milan before you, really hanging out.
It wasn't talking shit about you. Our situation had something to do with what we had going on. That had nothing to do with you. That's the difference. But Milan was someone, he was talking shit about me.
Run me up, y'all. Run me up.